So Greg and I had a free day today on a gray day. We decided we were going to explore closer to home, and we were going to go to Ayr, Preston, and Galt with a little foray to Paris. So we are in Ontario, we are not in Scotland, and we are not in France. The first stop of the day is the Detweiler Meetinghouse on the Roseville Road. And the meeting house was built by Mennonite farmers in 1855. And it is the only surviving meeting house built by Mennonites in Ontario in the 19th century. It hasn't really been used for its original function since 1966. But every late spring and summer, concert series are held here. You can see it is a beautiful old stone building. We'll just see if we can get you a look inside. It's very simple inside, has a wood stove. And as you walk across the front, it's nice arable farmland surrounding it. And the Roseville Mennonite Cemetery is on the same property. We'll be heading to Ayr next, which is in North Dumfries in the region of Waterloo, in southwestern Ontario. About an hour or so's drive from Toronto. A little bit about Ayr. It's located on the traditional lands of the Anishinaabe and Haudenosaunee people. Back in 1798, Joseph Brant of the Six Nations sold 94,000 acres in this area to Thomas Clark. And then in 1816, the land was sold to Scottish immigrant William Dixon. And he made up some settlements locally, including Jedburgh, Nithside, and Mudge's Mill. And we'll talk a bit more about them when we get to the town of Ayr. And for our friend Ian, it's not a Commonwealth war grave, but beside the meeting house is this war grave. And it says, in honor and memory of Kenneth L. Freed, who made the supreme sacrifice in the World War 1939 to 1945. He died on March 8th, 1945, at the age of 25. It says he laid down his life for his friends, Roseville churches and community. So we've just come over from Roseville to Ayr, just to show you a little, oh, you hear the train in the background, a little piece of history. This unassuming building in the back here, that is the Ayr Ice House. It was built in 1860. And then became a creamery in 1906. Later on, it was bought by Purity Flour and is a protected heritage building in the area, because the Ice House is one of only 4 of its kind left in Canada. We just crossed the road to take a look at the Nith River from opposite the Ice House. It's flowing pretty good. We had a wet spring, so there was a lot of flooding, but this area seems to be fine. As mentioned earlier, most of the European settlers in this area were Scottish. Back in 1848, which is only about 10 years after it was settled by Europeans, The population is about 700. Now it's about 5,000. In 1973, it became incorporated into the township of North Dumfries, which you'll hear a bit about later when we visit Paris. Actually, in 2024, an EF2 tornado touched down here and did a lot of damage. Thankfully, there was no deaths. It's just a nice, quiet place, and is very popular with filmmakers. There's a lot of TV and movies that are shot here. So we've now made our way to Paris, Ontario, which is at the junction of the Grand and Nith Rivers. It's a really pretty town known for its quaint streets, its cobbled buildings, and independent shops. We've left Waterloo region and we're now in Brant County. The town was established in 1850. Currently the population is about 15,000, and the name of the town does not come from Paris, France, but from the fact that gypsum was found in 1829 by the British Home Department, and gypsum is used to make plaster of Paris. So we're now at Penman's Dam, and I'm thinking this little brick building or leftover stone building here at the left is maybe part of the old mill. In the mid-1800s, Penman's textile mill was built here, and this dam powered the mill. The rail bridge in Paris, and we'll take a walk underneath it shortly. Interesting fact is that Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone in nearby Brantford, and on August 3rd in 1876 the first call of any distance was made, and the call was made from Brantford to Paris, Ontario. This will give you a better look at the dam. I'm probably standing where the old textile mill was originally. Would be great to see a train coming across the old bridge, but I don't know that we'll be that lucky today. I've heard that photographers and artists flock here, especially in the autumn, because the colors are absolutely brilliant and you get this gorgeous reflection on the river of the rail bridge. We'll definitely come back in the autumn and have another look when the trees have full foliage and the colors have turned. There's all sorts of walking trails, plus you can access the river and go canoeing here, and even rent the canoes in Paris, or bring your bike and cycle instead of hiking. So we're on our way to Preston, and we've stopped in Galt. This area was inhabited to the end of the last ice age by indigenous people. And actually in 1989, archaeologists discovered the ruins of a longhouse village from 1280 to 1360 CE. In the late 1700s, settlers bought land from Six Nations, led by Joseph Brant. And these same acres encompass the area that Scotsman William Dixon developed in Ayr as well. And this is the Mill Race Walk, and there are remnants of the mill along this trail. We'll walk up towards the dam. There's a wedding taking place and they're getting photos done, so we're going to give them lots of room to do that. The name Galt came after the name was named after John Galt. His Canada company was developing this entire area, and Galt was named in his honor. In 1894, they actually had an electric railway, but that is no longer running. So this is part of one of the old mill walls, and we noticed this memorial stone, and it's to Robert Kerr, or Kerr, depending on how you'd like to say it. And besides being the mayor of Galt and the mayor of Cambridge, he is the founder and pioneer of the IMAX film technology. And Galt is actually a very popular filming location because of its beautiful historic limestone buildings. And possibly one of the most famous film shot here is the Handmaid's Tale series. They film here regularly.